You
Tell
say
them
this,
about how you want to send our kids to die.
You
Go
do
for
this
it.
at every debate. You go out on the stump and you say something. All of us see it on video. We confront you on the debate stage. You say you didn't say it, and then you back away. And I want to say
exactly what I said, Chris.
I'm not done yet. This is the fourth debate. The fourth debate that you would be voted in the first 20 minutes as the most obnoxious blowhard in America. So shut up for a little while.
All right, let's get to it. Time for this week's edition of Who Will Be the Nominee? The current GOP frontrunner, despite scandals and indictments, continues to hold a rather durable lead, but trial number 1 is set for early March 2024. With that, I ask you, who will be the nominee? Mary?
I hate to sound like a broken record, but I got to stick with Trump.
Fennell?
Whether it's from a jail cell or wherever it's from, Donald Trump will be the nominee.
All right, well, I have yet to change my pick, and I am sticking with it again. It will be Nikki Haley, and let me tell you why. I do think Trump will not win Iowa, and I don't think he's going to win New Hampshire either. And then after that comes the trial. And I think that once the trial starts, it's going to be the headline night after night after night. They cannot win in a general with a candidate who's potentially going to be a convicted felon by the end of summer. Who else is in contention? Christie disliked, DeSantis loathed. Ramaswamy is basically the Kimmy Gibbler of the Republican Party.
Nikki, I don't have a woman problem. You have a corruption problem. And I think that that's what people need to know. Nikki is corrupt. This is a woman who will send your kids to die.
Governor Haley, would you like to respond?
No. It's not worth my time to respond to him.
He won't shut up. He's exhausting everybody else. That just leaves Nikki Haley.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Here's why Nikki Haley is not going to win. Because she, along with 8 other spineless, feckless Republicans on the debate stage, said, raise your hands if you would still support Donald Trump if he was convicted. And she raised her hand. So therefore, if the folks who are supposed to be heir parents say that I would support you, even if you are convicted, why would his supporters do anything less? The only thing they're running for is vice president. And so that is what this stage is for. It's for VP picks.
Which one of those clowns do you think has the best chance of being on the ticket with him?
Nikki Haley or Tim Scott. Those are the only 2 options.
The notion, Mary, of any of these contenders willing to have that photo opportunity permanently emblazoned in their professional history, that shot of, yeah, me and the convicted felon, we're going to do it. I mean, they would really go to that length for power?
Absolutely. They'd all jump at the chance. They would all jump at the chance, every single one of them, because it's not serving the American people that they're after. That's not what they're after. There's a lot of ego. There's power.
They're afraid to offend. And
See,
let me tell you something. If you're afraid to offend Donald Trump, then what are you going to do when you sit across from President Xi, you sit across from the Ayatollah, you sit across from Putin?
The Republican Party that we all know today is not the Republican Party from any time ago. It is a party that has gone mad. Just keep remembering that you had the top Republicans in the country stand on stage in front of millions of Americans with evidence that we've all seen for ourselves and say that they would support a convicted felon and that they would support him for the presidency of the United States. 70% of them say that even though they saw what happened with their own eyes on January 6th, that it wasn't true and that it was really nothing. We had Donald Trump stand up in front of us and say, I am your retribution. And all we do as Democrats, not us, but many in corners and in dark places say, I'm too old. So we just got to get our stuff together.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to You Can't Beat Blue on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And you can send your questions and comments to me directly at youcan'tbeatblue@gmail.com. I answer them all.